why it is the way. It's probably not gonna be maybe 15 minutes. I'm really shocked about what Trump is doing. It's kind of unprecedented to go kill the leaders of other countries. And that's just the only memory I have of that happening is the start of World War I with Archduke Ferdinand. So Trump is basically in uncharted territory of diabolical military wars. We probably have an amazing military and we're capable of doing these decapitation strikes. I just have a feeling it could blow back on us. But the markets don't seem to be reacting much. I mean, Bitcoin is still in the 60,000 range. I think if people think shit's really gonna hit the fan, they're gonna abandon Bitcoin. We'll just look at a few headlines and probably call it a morning. Also, the whole we're running out of missiles narrative. From a military strategy standpoint, you're never like in the trenches. Imagine it's like hand-to-hand combat. I need more ammo. Sorry, we're out of ammo. Guys, could you stop shooting? We're out of ammo right now. And I know that just makes it a one-way fight. And you came here for a fight, and we came here for a fight. But if it's a one-way fight, we didn't come here for that, right? All of us agree. So you guys just take a break. We're going to get some more ammo, and we'll be back. It doesn't work that way. You just don't give. It's a weakness. So you don't tell the enemy you have no ammo. So it's a lie. We probably have 1 million Tomahawk missiles. And also, why are we flying like $1 million missiles? Couldn't you make that with drone technology? You can buy a turbojet for $4,000, about this big, and you can make I realized that it was advanced technology in 1980. Well, it's 46 years later. Maybe we don't have to buy the golden toilet seat for $8 million. Maybe we just make one from Arduino parts or something. I really don't know. It says here, a gigantic false flag. It's a tweet from Henderson Smith. A gigantic false flag on America is almost certainly the next step, a big one. Multiple cities, possible multiple days, traumatizing enough to overwhelm Americans with sheer terror. Yeah, that's like the Project for a New American Century had wrote a paper before 9/11 that America needs a cataclysmic, unifying event to bring all Americans against a common enemy. And so that's what needs to happen before we really want to go boots on the ground in Iran, which pretty much not a piece of Iran is flat. The whole place is mountains. Not all of it. I mean, there's like 1% flat. It's pretty rare. They must have a lot of gold in those. Those mountains must be mineral rich. Could be another reason America wants to. Well, maybe we want the minerals from Iran. We don't need the oil. What we need to do is micromanage how the oil is dispersed around the world, because oil is power. It's not the money of oil. It's what oil does. Oil, it's nearly like electricity. Imagine being in the jungle with electrical equipment and ready to make your life out of the bush, but there's no electricity. So only if you had that electricity for that already infrastructure, then your life wouldn't be shit. But so we micromanage that electricity. We micromanage the fuel. Here's the simple formula. A gallon of gas is worth 30 human hours of labor. And yeah, you could dig like a trench, like a new Suez Canal. We could do some math and we could dig a trench across the Suez Canal. Not this, it'd be like the Suez Canal, but from Saudi Arabia through Israel. They've been talking about this. And we could say, how much labor, human labor, does it take to remove a yard of sand? That's 9 cubic feet, okay, roughly. That'd take me a fucking hour. That'd take me at least 4 hours? 8 hours? So, well, we're not coming up with a good formula, but so we're coming up with a yard per 4 hours. So 2 yards a day at 8, and then 30. 8 times 4. So that's almost 4 days of labor. Cubic yards. Anyways, we'd have to do the cubic yards of the whole project divided by the cubic yards of human and come up with the gallons. I don't want to do a spreadsheet in my head. And here's the other reason they don't want you to know about the UFOs. Because UFOs don't run on gasoline. What do they run on? Well, a different type of power source that doesn't need oil. So if the rest of the world got their hands on this advanced power source that doesn't need oil, then America loses its power grip on the world. Like you're holding a fish and the fish is alive and it slips. That's where we're at. It's not a comfortable place to be right now. I mean, it is comfortable to be American knowing we have like alien advanced UFO technology and stuff. Here's the good news. I do think we have the ability to go off-world. There's something called Solar Warden, and we might have some spaceships, 8 of them, like Star Trek, cruising the galaxy at warp speed, like wormhole speed. That's not a joke. And Alex Jones, sadly, might be correct that the world is a prison planet. And kind of seems that way. Let's just try to make the best of it. Probably not much we can do about it. You don't need a lot of money for happiness, by the way. All kinds of things bring happiness, usually the arts. Like get a guitar and play music, paint, go for a walk. I want to build a personal blimp. Somehow it's got a reusable bladder that holds hydrogen, and then it's got a solar panel, some water, and then you can make hydrogen on demand if it's sunny, and raise and lower yourself. And it would have like, we're not talking airplane height here. It might have a maximum height 10 feet or something. It's just for fun. It's like for people who go across the desert, but you got the bumps. Well, this is just high enough to go over the bushes. That's the idea. And still enjoy the desert where you can say, hey, let's stop here. Yeah, let's stop. All right, I think we should hang this up. I don't think there's anything else. Let me double check here on politically incorrect. Yeah, somebody says, I think about starting a business involving gambling and alcohol. Brother, what are you up to? Should I have liquor in the front? Uh-huh. Well, that's a good joke. Ha ha, you almost got me. God bless you. Alien disclosure. Oh, you know how Elon Musk said the funniest answer is probably the most probable? Hey, Charles. Well, check this out. What if Donald Trump is going to release information about the aliens by revealing aliens? Donald Trump, it'll be like noon. It'll be 10 minutes to noon on the first day of spring. Donald Trump he'll be like, this is an international broadcast. I need everybody in the world to synchronize with this time. Don't watch it on delay, watch it live. This is a world announcement. And it'll be like 9 minutes, 59 minutes, 57 seconds, 56, 54. Donald Trump he'll be like this. Citizens of the world, yes, there are aliens. And I am going to introduce you to them right now. Hold on a moment. Okay, we're ready. Come on down. All right. I can't wait to see you too. All right, bye-bye. And then they'll appear. They'll be like, and then some bodies will come out of the sky, and they'll come over to the podium. They'll be like, greetings, Donald Trump, leader of Earth. Yeah, like Mars attacks, but they're not going to attack us. It would be cool if the aliens were like, we got a lot of cargo for you. We got instructions. Most of us have to leave. This is just a drop off. We're going to leave a few guys and ways to contact us. Make your life better. They fly away. Trump says he's prepared to fight the war forever. Fuck. Well, forever for him is just what, another 10 years? How long does he plan to live? It wouldn't surprise me if North Korea, or how about, let me put it this way. North Korea could give a nuclear weapon to Iran because North Korea also has a disdain for Israel. It's windy out here. And I was testing a video camera for my surveillance. If you've ever installed a home surveillance camera. I was like, oh, I'll just put it here on a stick. Zip, zip. A 2x4. So it's mounted at the 2x4, then zoom, zoom. Then I screw a 2x4 into a piece of wood. So it's like 8 foot in the ground, but it wiggles. So when it wiggles, that's what we're getting the beeps on. It's motions. I have a motion sensitive surveillance. A cat can walk through it and not trigger it, but a moth at night will. It's so weird. But cars will trigger it, so that's why I have it. Cars and people. I put out a water bottle, or a watering dish. It's like a gallon of water that will work for like 2 weeks. And then, but I haven't caught any critters yet. But I'm trying to create my own critter camera. I think I might start my own nature channel, and I'm gonna try to raise money for food, and then feed the critters here in the desert. I might do it off my property, just like a couple 100 feet to the south, just so it's for more natural. So I can put the cameras in the bushes, and the animal's not like, oh, here's a garage. I smell trash, you know? It's not going to be like, here's a home. It's going to be, this is natural. And then obstacle course, where they go through a whole thing and they get to the end and they push a button. Then one pellet is like, ding! It's released and hits a bell, so it makes a dinging noise, and then they scurry down to get the pellet. And then that could be a live stream. Then the internet can push a button. You are the internet. You could push a button from home and release food for the critters. Here's the downside of the idea. It would attract rattlesnakes, and it would become a death match. So sometime at some point, there would be a snake on camera trying to eat one of the critters. Maybe we could stop it. I could put up a snake fence. I'm the internet guardian of critters. Yeah. Oh, why is the hallway chirping? Well, there's a saucer on my ceiling and it needs a battery. Not really. What's that noise? Chirp, chirp. Ceiling birds. I think that's what they call them. A trouser snake might appear. I got a month of sobriety, Charles. Smacks lips. Oh, man. You know, the economy's not crashing. I think I'm right. Trump transition, hyperinflation, and a transition into a wartime economy. So Trump is creating little spats all around the world. I'll get you, Donald Trump, as soon as we rebuild. But I won't forget what you've done to us kind of attitude. And Trump is starting a 10 or 20-year war with all these places around the world. Trump is kind of like that angry person at the grocery store who just starts wiping the shelves, takes the bottles of wine and smashes them on the floor. That's Trump right now. He's the drunk person on the wine aisle. You seen the black girl doing that? Just smashing them? Crazy. That woman probably did like at least 100,000. Unbelievable. Maybe I won't end this so soon. There seems to be a lot of news here. Oh, all right. So Tucker Carlson, let's talk about anti-Semitism. There's been a recent push narrative that anti-Semitism is growing. And it is growing because of Israel. They're pushing it. And now some of Israel's puppets, Tucker, Candace, and Nick, they probably are going to put them in jail. And this is they've all signed up for this. This is not, this is all phony. I mean, they're really going to go to jail and there's really going to be a trial, but it's all going to be I don't know, a kangaroo court. It's all theater. They're agreeing to be convicted to go to jail because it's going to create some kind of uprising or something. Because it just won't be Candace and Tucker. They're going to start arresting every anti-Semitic tweeter on the in America. They're doing a reverse Hitler. Like, by the way, America saved the Jews from Hitler and the concentration camps. So putting America in concentration camps is totally unfair. Americans are not the Nazis. This is bullshit. Somebody says this is the type of political news that I love. Wouldn't Israel love to have concentration camps of Americans it doesn't like? Of course they would. Oh, there was a medical outbreak and everybody died. Oopsie daisy. Also, very contagious, and we had to burn the bodies. What does that remind you of? Well, nothing actually, but you know, they're just nuts. I had a theory. I was a little stoned, by the way. Yeah, Tucker's up. They're up to something with Tucker. There has to be an attack in America. Oh, and today is 3/3. Oh, I guess at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there could be an attack. I mean, if you're one of those number people. Plus 333 for the date, then 333 for the time equals 666. It's also easy to make an anniversary out of a repeating number. 7/11, 2/11, 9/11, 11/11. Just any 222, 333, 444. Trump wants to call the Operation Epic Theory to something like, no, he's not changing the name. They're saying it's not a war, but a special combat operation, just like the Russians. That's pretty funny. That's a little bit of presidential trolling, I guess. Oh, I should see what oil is. Let's see what the price of oil is doing. I don't even want to look. If gas prices go up, they go up. But fuck, man, we don't really need that. It's such a huge monthly expense. Like, how much are Americans spending? What percent of their bill monthly is on fuel? For me, it could be half. All right, I'm out of stuff to say. Yeah, Japanese intern camps. That's probably why they didn't destroy them, so they can use them again. Uh-huh. And then the Americans they put in the intern camps, they'll give their home to an illegal immigrant. Or some Republican in the government will somehow rent it on Airbnb, be banking 5 or 10 grand a month, and then not tell anybody and just do this for years. How many people died yesterday? That's a good question. Oh, so Donald Trump, yeah, his revealing of the aliens would be a real alien. Well, that actually could be. So March 16th is the day when 3i Atlas can either U-turn Jupiter or keep going. It can use Jupiter's gravity to make a U-turn. Otherwise, it's on its way out of galaxy. Or no, our solar system, not galaxy. Out of our solar system, 3i Atlas. They still think it's actually an alien craft, and so if it U-turns and it starts coming to Earth, then Trump will be like, okay, we got about 3 months until it comes to Earth, and we're pretty sure it's aliens. Well, today just does happen to be 2 more weeks. I was going to tweet it. Did I? I might have tweeted it. Yeah, I think I did tweet it. It is 2 more weeks. I'll talk about my car stuff for a moment. My turbo wasn't working, and it actually is a functioning turbo. The vacuum signal to the turbo wasn't doing what it should, and therefore I wasn't getting the power of the turbo. So I fixed the vacuum signal by ordering some parts, and then I've hot wired it, so to say. And but it's dangerous. I might overboost, and I could damage my motor. So, but I went on 2 drives and haven't damaged the motor, and didn't full throttle. Didn't go past 3,000 RPMs. It's a diesel turbo, mechanical fuel injection. It's actually becoming a special motor called an OM603. Iran was bombastic. I can't blame them. They're fighting for their life. They bombed 9 of their neighbors where American bases are. So they fought back really hard. They're fighting to the death, and that's not good. I just feel like I'm rambling, so I'm signing off. Charles, good seeing you. Have a good night, or have a good day. Maybe I'll see you tonight. Bye-bye.